Today is World Product Day. Watch on to learn more about the evolution of CDE's products taken from a webinar we delivered last week at the Engineering Insights virtual event.
This really was like a new market penetration for CDE, and we were the first company to move into this in a big way. It had been tried before in very, very small tonnages, but this was 120 tons per hour installation, tackling a product or a waste stream that had traditionally just been sent for landfill. So
first early examples that Kevin mentioned there of our own equipment coming into force. So would have been one of our early Rotamax log washer machines, specifically developed for the C&D recycling market. Sheehan's contractors plant this the start of very, very strong relationship that we have with that company. So they're really pioneers in that part of the UK, pushing through not just the use of the plant, but really pushing the boundaries of where to use all the material streams, from using the filter cake for landfill lining, developing their own concrete blocks, really working with the government and legislation to test where this material can be used.
In Stavanger, it was our largest C&D plant to date. Whenever we installed that one, they took massive advantage on site of their quarry and of the different levels. So the feed system was actually somewhere in the region of 10 to 12 meters higher than the rest of the plant, and it fed horizontally straight into two Agmaxes to do the aggregate scrubbing.
And this was one of the early pioneering plants with one of our early Agmax and log washer designs, which has been continuously refined since that point.
This plant was designed to be installed on the old infrastructure and walls of a coal washing plant,
and more, I guess, of a kind of more mobile footprint with the M range being able to be folded down and relocated.
AF's a very good example there of a repeat customer for us. So they started off back in some of the earlier plant designs when we were really focusing in on the modularization of our recycling through the use of our Agmax and M range solutions, and then the customer came back to us for a second iteration of plant, higher tonnage, and again they had discovered from running the first plant that they really wanted to put the second plant inside a building.
Yes, so in this project, the customer, what they were wanting was that all the clean products are on one side, and the plant was to be designed in a very long, narrow footprint, which would then later have a building put over the top of the water treatment and the sludge treatment. The main challenge there was making sure that we were not only not compromising the performance of the plant, making sure it was technically sound, but also providing logistically a plant that was going to meet the customer's needs.
As our investment grew over the years back into R&D, having all of the equipment under our control gives us the flexibility and the opportunity to be a bit more unique in terms of how we deliver the plants. This was and is our most advanced advanced plant to date in terms of the technology that we've used. End to end, almost every component within the CDE product portfolio is in this plant.
Quite a change from the material that you've seen at the start going in, which is pure muck, silt and clay. Whenever you see how it comes out of the plant, I know I still get impressed after 13 years of doing this, but the material that's coming in can often be black in colour, and you can see from the previous picture it's coming out like golden beach sand. So it's a hugely impressive plant for what it's tackling.